Today, I am going to see my old roommate, who I actually credit with kicking off my career as a creative person. She was the first person to ever photograph me. She's a brilliant photographer. Her name is Jessica J. Page. And I lived with her for only 1 year before I left St. Louis and never came back. So at the time I was living with her, I was going through a lot. I had a lot of mental health problems that I was not talking about to anyone. And I also began modeling when I was around St. Louis, but developed an eating disorder. And my eating disorder over a period of like 3 years got so bad that I got rushed to the hospital and I had to get a blood transfusion, and the doctor said I should have been dead a month ago. And that really doesn't ever leave your brain. I was terrified. So I obviously quit modeling, and then I started eating meat and started eating in general, and got my iron levels and my hemoglobin levels back up to where they needed to be. But it's really sad because the fashion industry puts an insane amount of pressure on women's bodies. In America alone, 40% of women who are models have eating disorders. And it just sucks because that's the kind of thing that you can totally prevent, and you also don't really know until it's like too late. But luckily that was a long time ago for me. And the way that I got over it, I mean, obviously I got physically the blood transfusion, but I still didn't tell anyone about my eating disorder for like 5 years after. I was too scared to tell people that I was messed up and I needed help because I had got shamed for just being different and just kind of some of the behavior I was portraying during that time. And so I didn't feel safe with anybody close to me to be able to tell them what was really going on beneath the surface. So it wasn't until discovering Dialogue Life Skills, which we are hosting a workshop this week. Actually, it's April 25th at 11 a.m. Central Time if you guys want to join. It wasn't until learning those skills of how to really connect with people and mirror, validate, and empathize them, but also be mirrored and validated and empathized with, that I was able to start expressing myself and my deeper needs and honestly, my childhood traumas. And for those of you who've done any healing yourself, you know that childhood trauma is kind of like, I mean, not in all cases, but is the root of like a lot of our suffering. And it sucks because the problem is your parents, but really at a certain point when you're an adult, it really becomes you. Because if you still have problems as an adult, it all falls on you. You're the one responsible for looking into yourself. You're the one responsible for reparenting yourself. And it's just like a lot, right? Yes, I've been to therapy. It was great. But what I discovered about dialogue is that you can use it with the people in your life. And so I was able to connect and get closer to people that I was already friends with, my parents, my sisters, etc., just by simply being able to open up and express what was going on, even if it wasn't so good inside. And I felt much more comfortable doing that after learning. This was not supposed to be a trauma dump video, but if anybody is struggling with literally anything, show up to the workshop on April 25th, this Saturday. The link is in my bio to sign up, or just send me a DM and I'll chat with you about it. It's totally free for everybody, and it is really cool if you can bring a family member or maybe a friend or even somebody you work with, or just bring one of your followers online if you know somebody who follows you that's interested. It's better to learn together, but if you don't have somebody who wants to come with you, that's totally fine. You will learn just as much by yourself. Send this video to a friend who needs it and follow me for more videos like this. Thanks, guys.